Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video at my Minecraft amusement park. Real quick before we get started, a couple videos back when I finished this, I did go ahead after and add some decoration in the front. So I got a little fountain, some greenery, got some flower bushes here, more greenery, nothing crazy, but the front of this is now decorated. Alright, and in today's video, I'm going to be making an observation tower. So I have this spot right here ready for it. I do have more dirt in production. I have a few dirt seeds going. This is more than I expected. I started filling from back there and ran out. So I'm waiting for that, but I did manage to fill this spot so I can work on. So it's going to be an observation tower. So if we look here at the map, the amazing looking map. So this is kind of like the general area here. I'm gonna put it here so you get a nice view, because I think the kitty section right here is not going to take up that much space. So it's going to be like, about yay big. And then over here, I think I'm going to have the future area. And then back here, the western area. So yeah, I think this is a good spot. You come in, and then I think I'm going to have the western entrance here and the futuristic entrance here. So this observation tower in the middle will give you a nice view over everything. Alright, so here's what I have so far. Yeah, it's pretty much just a massive tower. For the structure, I have these slits in between, so when I get the mechanical pulley, I think it's called, these blocks won't like hit, collide with any of these. It'll have a clear path to go straight up. I'm thinking this is the side. I might expand some of these, the edge here, the square. This is going to be the size of it. I think we're going to use these light gray panels, and then I'm going to circle this out, and then I'm going to do a maroon wool carpet on the inside. I think this looks really good. This nice deep red kind of VIP style. So yeah, I'm going to start building that, get the size of the actual thing that you're going to stand in. That brings you up. Alright, and here's what I have so far. Look at that. We have that nice classic observation tower look. I went with the clear glass on the outside, and then underneath I have the frame slopes and the framed inner corner slope with frame glass, and then same on the top with the concrete. And then I'm gonna do one more layer up here. I just have to make more concrete. I think the maroon carpet does look really good actually on the inside. Have to make more, and I left the edge layer here with glass, so it does look trippy. Like right here, it looks like there's nothing here, but there is the glass. It's a clear glass. So yeah, it gives it that kind of like infinite panoramic look. So then when you're up high, you can even like step on the edge. So yeah, and I just have to make more carpet, finish this up. Oh, and add lights in here as well. I think I'm just gonna do the panels from the Simply Light mod. And then once that's done, I believe I'm gonna start working on the inner mechanisms. The pulley system. This is 80 blocks high, by the way. Let me craft some more stuff, finish this up, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I finished that up. I did the roof. I finished that, added this blue streak circle around. I think that looks pretty neat. And then for the inside, I did finish the carpet, and I added the panel lights. So I think this looks really nice in here. I'm not sure what else I'm gonna add, maybe seating and stuff, which I'll have to play around with the carpet, because you can't put it like blocks directly on carpet. It'll like float. Now I also had more dirt, so I extended and filled. This takes a lot more dirt than I realized. I went through like thousands already, and I still need more, so I expanded here and then added some to corner this section of the map off. So I still have to fill this whole chunk right here, but that'll be as I get more dirt. All right, and I also squared this attraction off, so I'm gonna get the fence going, and then once I get the mechanics and bring it up, I will also put the stone underneath there. Of course, I just didn't feel like digging and doing all that, so when this goes up, I'll change that. So yeah, now we are gonna work on the mechanics and somehow get a door on here if possible. So I'm going to be using 2 motors, sticky mechanical piston, and a mechanical bearing with the extension poles and the flex points. So the reason it has 2 motors because it's going to be a 2 switch ride. So one for it to go up and then the other to start the rotation. So now I'm going to be using the mechanical piston instead of the pulley because, for example, let's say this is the pulley, right? So it pulls the ride up and then it stops. I need the ride to come in contact with the bearing so it can become part of that and start the rotation. But since the pulley pulls from the top, it's going to block that connection. So we'll use the mechanical piston. It'll push it up. Once it comes in contact with the bearing, it'll become part of that structure and then allow for this to rotate. So with that being said, the mechanical piston pushes from the bottom. So yes, I'm going to have to dig 80 blocks down to make room for the extension poles. And then I'm just going to tie it to some random blocks to test it before I tie the whole structure to it. So yeah, let's build that. Alright, so slight change of plan. Turns out the sticky pistons, the mechanical sticky piston only has a max of 64 blocks. So this I'm going to have to lower. I have it at like 80, 85. So I have to lower down to 64 unfortunately, but I think it'll still be a good height for a good view. So I have everything set up, motor, sequence gear shift set at 64. I'm not gonna have a button, it's gonna be a redstone link, obviously, to the control booth. I have it set 64, it's gonna go, and then it's gonna wait for that new redstone signal. So between this, I'll hit the other switch for the rotation, and then once that's done, stop the rotation, and then it'll get the second redstone signal to bring it back down. So yeah, I have everything super glued here. It's a lot, so we'll see how well it holds up being on a server and whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna see where it tops off and then kind of cap it off there. I changed the height to 64, max of the blocks. Added some light blocks of the inside taken care of, and then up here I went with just a simple little topper design. Got the lights there, and this I'll switch to a redstone link. I just have it on a lever now just to test it. And yeah, as you can see, as it tested it up, I put stone all underneath, and then I have the fence going around. I'm going to place the entrance and exit around here, but before that I have to figure out the whole door situation, because I want to have like a door that I can control from out here, and then when we're inside we can't open it. So I think I'm going to try to use an iron door and see how that works. Alright, and here is the finished product of what I have for the observation tower. So I went ahead, finished off the fence, did the 2 entrances, fast block and regular. So you have the queues, the fence here, and then the exit, pressure plate. So what I figured for the doors, the iron doors didn't work with a lever once it was part of the contraption. So the best I could do was just a regular fence, which still work and move with it. So then we come over here and we have 3 levers. So the first one is going to bring up the steps. So they would go in, open this, enter, whatnot. And then this button raises it up. Once it gets to the top, this lever starts the rotation. And then we stop that and then bring it back down. So yeah, I'll show you some off camera. So bring the stairs down, and then this lever raises this absolute beast up. Nice and slow, because you'll be standing. It's not like a ride, it's just to observe. So yeah, again, there's a stone that I did under. Also, I did remove the slabs I had on top because it was I hit the 2048 block limit for the mechanical bearing to push. So I had to remove that top layer of slabs. But it still looks good nonetheless. And yeah, this thing is still the tallest thing I have in this part so far. Also, I'm using the same technique, since the other mod I use is still broken. So I plop this in, I have a jukebox attachment, and then that's how I'll play the music. I'm gonna turn the HUD off, put the music on, and then let you get a cinematic shot of riding this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. And there you have it. That is the observation tower. That's one ride that I totally forgot about, and I'm glad I was able to do that. I'm gonna do some work. So like I'm gonna continue the little shops, vending machines, the lamps and benches, and then greenery, like trees and stuff. I'm gonna continue that down here, just so it's not so plain. Some shops along here, and then my next ride I'm gonna put right here. I already know what it is, and then some more lamps and stuff around here, and then finish this chunk of land here with dirt. But that'll be all off camera, and then I'll update you on the next video. This ride should be the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and catch you on the next one. Peace.